When Josh was growing up, his family was involved in foster care. They fostered several children, so we were aware of it. We have 3 biological children. We had had them all within 5 years. And once we began to kind of get more comfortable, get out of the trenches, as you could say, with having so many little babies at one time, we began to consider if we would have the space and the time and the love to be able to provide a kid with what they needed. And I remember the day that the DFACS caseworker came out to our house for the first time, and she told us that she was able to license us at that time for up to 3 children. And we thought that she was a nut. Like, we laughed when she left and said, "This woman thinks that we could have 6 kids. Are you kidding me? Like, that's crazy." So we started off fostering younger kids, babies, because that was our comfort zone.
Since starting fostering, we've kind of always had, multiple children in the house.
We found ourselves more compelled to go towards sibling groups and older children. I think it enhanced our family dynamic. Definitely, our biological children have grown more compassionate and more patient. I think a lot of people feel like there's less trauma involved with babies, but the truth is that all children who are removed from their first families have some level of trauma. And I think that deciding to educate yourself and provide what the children need to flourish is the most important.
And the process isn't always going to be fast for people just to have patience.
One of our favorite things to do as a family is to travel.
Road trips, just so they can see different cities.
We really enjoy taking kids for new experiences. I think a lot of people envision adoption almost as being a savior, but in our case, we feel like the children are the bravest, most amazing kids because they have experienced trauma and are brave enough to continue going on to love again and to get up every day and try to do their best.
To me, when I celebrate an adoption, I don't view it as a child coming into our life. I view it as us going into that child's life and learning where they came from, maybe try to get active in their culture or, learn something new.
For us, it was such a dichotomy because there was a great celebration in them achieving permanency and joining our family in a forever way. But at the same time, we were mourning the loss of their first family. And we have continued any, healthy relationships that we were able to salvage through the first family. We continue to have them be a part of the children's life. I would definitely encourage any family who's considering adoption to go ahead and build a community around them of support. People who are able to support you through the ups and downs, and perhaps people who are educated in trauma and have walked this road before, to be able to have a community surrounding you to provide different facets of support. I think that our community has been invaluable for us and our growth and education on how to better take care of these kids. And I don't know what we would do without them.